Okay, YouTube, can you guys watch me now? Damn. All right, I think so. I'm back now. Yes, I hope I'm back now. All right, so where we were? So it's just like breaking above the high again. So there's a probability. There's just like 1 minute left for the candle to close. If this candle is just going to be closed in a bullish form, so let me just remove. It's just like come back automatically. Everything just like I just do not want it to use that word, but it's just like fucked me up. Okay, so let me just readjust the zones. Which one? Here we go. M30 breaking and closing above the previous candle high. I don't know what happened in this last few minutes actually, but right now we're just like running like 100 and 130 pips actually, 13 pips actually. So expecting with the volume with the opening of London, we will continuously pushing to the upside. Let's see. Let's see. Now the candle just like close in our favor. So you know what? If this candle just like create a weak and break above the high, I might going to be add one more position into it. It's the opening of London. I'm expecting volume to continuously pushing to the upside. Let's see if it can create a wick. If it's just like going to be create a wick and going to break above the high, so I might gonna add one more position into it. Expecting volume of London to continuously pushing upside. Let's see. You still in a trade? Yeah, I just cannot do anything about the trade because everything just like shut down there. I just don't even know what just happened on the chart actually. So it's just like breaking above its opening price, as it will just like going to be open its opening price. I'm just gonna add one more position into it. Then we'll expect volume to continuously pushing upside. Okay, come on, come on. Here we go. Adding one more position into it. Now I would like to see this candle to continuously pushing upside. I just do not want this candle to come down and trace more than 50% of the previous candle. Just wanted it to continuously pushing upside. It's the opening of London, expecting volume. Even it's just even this candle just like break above the previous candle high, should continuously pushing upside. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. And you know what? At the same time, if this current candle going to break its own low, then what I should do? It also gonna be interesting one. So depending on the volume of London Open, I would like to see it to continuously pushing to the upside. This is something I'm expecting from this candle. The current candle should have to break its own high because it's just like break above the high in the first 1 to 2 minutes again. So now if it's just like going to break its own high, very high probability it's gonna continuously pushing to the upside. Let's see. No, I just like wanted to give my trade a breathe actually. I was just wanted to give a breathe to my SL actually. Gold is just like in a very strong bullish momentum and it's like opening of London. I'm expecting like very eagerly that it should be continuously pushing upside. Sometime I can give my trade a breathe there actually. So it's okay. Let's see. If it's just like going to break its own low, I might can close one position. This is something I can do actually, but I don't think so it's just gonna happen. It should break above its own high to continuously pushing upside. This is something I just, if this is like a volume, it should continuously pushing upside. Let's see right now, just like struggling. Where is the volume? The candle just like close above the previous candle high, and the current this candle should have to be break above its own high to continuously pushing upside. Let's see. Yeah, the stream just like stop, bro. YouTube, it's just like due to thunderstorm just going on here, so that's why I just like got some kind of electrical issue. So suddenly everything just like stopped, and yeah, this is something happened. Come on, Monday, make my Monday good. Don't want it to see you to come down to break your own low. I would like to see you to continuously pushing upside. This is something I'm expecting from you. 30 minute you also close above the previous candle high, but you know what, this is something I would like to see on the chart actually, so that's why just like give my trade a chance in this situation. So now should have to be break above the high to continuously pushing up. Now is it going up now? Come on, where is the volume actually? I just need to ask myself, where is the volume? If there is a volume, the candle should not be wrecked like this. Look at the candle, just like three candles just like printing in a bearish form. This candle just break above the previous candle high, and now this candle is it's a opening of London session. So I'm expecting this candle to go in my favor SAP actually. So let's see if it just like break the low, break its own low. Might be I'm just like gonna close everything. That makes sense. But it should continuously pushing upside. If this is like a volume, it should continuously pushing upside. Actually, yes. Yeah. Come on. Just like need to believe my structure actually. I just like need to believe my structure actually. Okay, we are pushing now. We are pushing now. Come on. Okay. I just like need to close my one position here. I think so. This one makes sense. This one. Okay. Closing one position. Bringing stop loss at break even. That's it. Now there's no business of this candle to come back and break its opening price and continuously pushing to a downside. It should continuously pushing upside and fill this wick on this range on the left hand side. We are having like a clean traffic, clean range, but still, you know what, the weight just like moving. That's why I just like close one position there. So expecting volume here to continuously pushing upside, just like depending on the volume right now. Clean traffic on the left hand side is the opening of London. It should not become down. So yeah, because if it just like start coming to the downside, there's a probability it can continuously pushing to a downside. The structure just like here in a very beautiful condition. So I just like secure my one position, and the another position is still running. I wanted to hold this trade to until this level, like at my TP level. So this is how I can make my trade into I can convert my trade into a free trade. So now it will give me the confidence to hold on with my trade actually. Make sense? Okay. Yeah. Okay, full. Okay, come on, volume. Could not close my position. Is it okay? Yeah. It's what? What? Could not close my position. Is it okay? Why you just like couldn't close your position actually? So just like pushing again to the upside. I would like to see this TP actually. Already secure one position. Now I just like would like to see this TP actually. Let's just like push to the upside. Come on, London. Give me some volume here. It's just like a Monday. Just like a Monday. Monday. We are having like a structure here. 50 minutes just like pushing to the upside. So it's a structure actually I just wanted to see on the chart executed as this candle just like break above the high. I just didn't know what happened after that. Might be just like retrace to the downside, I think so. Yeah, I just like retrace. Oh, 20 pips, it just like went against me. Wow. So let's see. Wow, where is the volume? You know what? It should be continuously pushing upside in no time. This should be happen there. It should be continuously pushing upside in no time. Where is the volume actually? But as you can see, it's like my totally free trade. So I just like no need to worry about this one. I actually just don't need to worry about this one. We are having like a new support here. See this one. Actually, you know what? There's just like no clean traffic to the downside. So I will just like take this support. This support actually makes sense. This support actually makes sense. Yes. So just waiting. I'm actually just waiting right now. I would like to see this candle to be continuously pushing upside and hit my TP actually. So let's see. Thank you, Cash Bro, for the trade. Trading first time on funded account was a bit nervous. First trade should have to be a profitable trade on a funded account. You know what? It's like very important. It will build your confidence actually. If the first trade just like went into a drawdown, so it could like create some kind of psychological pressure on yourself that now first you just like need to become like a break even, then you should have to be like continuously pushing in your favor, like in profits. There was no NFP on Friday. Don't know actually. The US just like shut down right now. So if it's just like remain the same in the condition what's just like going on right now, so yeah, every news will be tentative actually. It will be cancelled or will be moved in the next week actually. So it's just like testing my patience right now. Actually, where is the yeah, where is the volume? It's the opening of London, and before London, Asian, it's just like moving like a rocket, and now it's like opening of London, and I just can't see volume there. I close at 10 pips. Congratulations to Hitesh. That's. You just like make it. So I think I'm also thinking about to close like, but I will just wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed. To be honest, you know what? I'm just like waiting for this 50-minute candle to be closed. So we'll see. I just like already standing in profit. Look at this one. Just today on this account, just like made like 1.5%. So I think so. It should be have to be like low, like strongly hold on with this trade. It's just like a free trade to me. Already standing in profits. So let's see if I can add one more profit into it by hitting my TP. So I will call it a day, or if it just like come back and hit my like a break even, so I will also gonna close it actually, and will call it a day actually. Can you show your stats of September? Yeah, I just like started new account every month. I just started new account for the education purpose. So previous month was 12% profit, 12% profit. And if you just like watch my last live stream of September, you can see my stats there. Definitely I just show my stats there in the last days of September. Wow, coming to the downside now, is it? Oh damn, it should not come down like this. Should be continuously pushing upside. No volume. It's mean there's just like no volume I can see there. But still there's just like 3 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close, and I'll see that like how this 50 minutes just about to be closed. It's like a free trade to me. So if it just like come back and hit my break even, I'm just like not gonna lose anything here. But see this how it just like quickly drop the volume. Look at the size of this previous candle. Just do not have a bottom wick. Just like clearly showing a strong bullish momentum in it. Then why this current candle just like behaving like this? Is it the volatility just going to be happen, or the range just going to be start? Look at this one, just like it's just like took my like a break even actually. But yeah, I just like already secure this position, so nothing just lose there. Already just like make some money actually. Hmm. You know what? Now I just like take my break even. There's a probability now it will continuously pushing up. So it's just like waiting for my break even actually. But I just like have to manage the risk. I cannot hold on this kind of trade where it's just like break above the high, push to the upside, like went in my favor 20 pips, then there's no business of this candle to come back. Now look at this one, it's just like continuously pushing upside now. Look at this 1 minute. Look at this 1 minute. I just hate this thing. Look at this 1 minute. It just like come down to take my look at this one. Look at the it's a pain actually. If you just like look at this when market just like hit your break even and start going in your favor again, it's a pain cannot be bearable actually. If it's just like continuously pushing upside, I will hate this one. I'm just gonna broke my screen. Damn, look at this one now. Just like pushing again up to the upside. Look at this one. This wick it's just like a needle into me. Damn. Cash, you were over liquidity. Yeah. Bro, I'm coming after a long time. Haven't gone through any message yet on Discord. What's this US government shutdown thing? So US just like get out from the funds they are having with them actually with what they are just like running their economy. The funds just like vanished right now. They are just like collecting funds right now. So that's why it's just like shut down. It just happened like 16th time, like almost like 15, 16, 15 to 16 time it's happening in the history like US government just like shut down there. Yeah, damn, I hate this thing. What happened with me? Now it's just like close as a small body. Okay, they can't agree on the budget, so they shut everything down and waiting to agree on the budget. Democrats and Republicans can't agree on spending budgets basically. Yes, you are right. Mexican standoff. Yes. Wow. Look at this candle. Now, if this it's the opening of London session. It's the opening of London session and you can read the candles actually. Look at this one. Look at the size of this candle. Look at the way just like do not have a bottom wick. Look at the way just like broke above this area. Look at the way how the 30 minutes just like break and close above this the previous candle high. So why this candle just like close with a small bullish body? The candle should be continuously pushing upside like a shooting star I would say. Why just like drop the volume? So we just like need to ask something to us actually to ourselves that why market behaving like this. If it's just like behaving like this, it's a sign that it's just like drop the volume. So now if this current candle break up of the high of the previous candle, we just like close with a small bullish candle, there is a probability it's an impulse entry in trend and will hit this target on the left hand side. But you know what? This is something I just like need to understand now. Even if it just if even if it's just like going to break above this candle high, might be just like an impulse entry in trend. But if you just like look at 30-minute time frame, it's just like already fill half of the range of this range actually. See this one? More than half range. It's just like already filled here. Where I just like executed, it's just like within the middle of the range. It was risky actually, but that's why I just like secure some position here and leave the rest with the break even. It's just like come back and hit my break even. Now just like doing some kind of consolidation and not showing volume in it. Now taking trade somewhere here, what is the probability that you just gonna grab this small range on the left hand side? So you know what, now this is the time we just like need to wait for some new structure to be formed. Like I would say it will be great if I just like give my trade a chance once I can just like break and close above this 39.40, so I can go for this wick fill on the left hand side. It's just like a 50 pip wick on the left hand side. So right now just like drop the volume, and M30 also just like giving us the confirmation. M15 just gave us the confirmation. Then why the market just reacting like that? It doesn't make sense. Okay. Okay. Yeah. कैश भाई फंडेड का क्या हुआ, फेल हो गया? नहीं यार, मेरे साथ ही है, लेकिन इन दिनों में देख रहे हो वॉल्यूम कैसा है, बंदा पैसे बनाए कि फंडेड पास करे. ओके. कैश भाई, डू यू गिव mentorship? I just only offer one session actually only. For my, I would say, if you just like join Market Fluidity University, just like more than enough. But if you just like wanted to go further, then there's just like one to one session only. कैश भाई 3940 की रेंज ब्रेक होने के. ओके, लेट्स सी. सेम feeling when it hit break even, turn move into profit. Yeah, still holding, someone just like still holding. Do you have mentorship? Yeah, I just already explained it. Looking for buys above 3940. Yes, this is what I'm just like also looking for. But you know what, I just hate this one. What happened here? Now it's just like pushing upside. It's just like take my break even. Now it's just like pushing upside, 30 pips in my favor. But the way it's just like moving, I don't like the style. I don't like its style, the way it's just like moving. It's just like breaking above the high. It's an impulse entry in trend, but mess on the left hand side, I would say. It's just like already fill the range on the left hand side. So I would like to see some structure to be formed. You know what I just wanted to see now? Boring London session today, very tricky. Yeah, exactly. So now what, you know what I just wanted to see? I would like to see if the candle just like continuously pushing upside, create some kind of resistance. Then if it just like break above the resistance, so I can give my trade a chance. That makes sense. Now look at this current candle, how it's just like behaving right now. Breaking above the high, breaking the low, breaking above the high, breaking the low. It's a Monday as well. Market just like already moved a lot, so might be it's time to stay away from this structure actually. It might start doing some kind of consolidation in this area. So we'll see. These 30 minutes still have 10 minutes left to be closed actually. And if this current candle just like going to break the low of the previous candle, and after that if it's just like going to break its own high, then there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. But right now it's still like showing a very volatile volatility in it. You lost or made profit in the last trade? Yeah, just like I just like made profit here, bro. Look at this one. Profits. Look at this one. This loss I just like took here. It just like broke above the high in the first 1 to 2 minutes, executed, then it started retracing. So I just like manage the risk. Then I just like give my trade a second chance with the same bias and grab 30 pips. This one. And this one is just like my first trade, which I just like took here and close here. And I just wanted to hold on with my this trade. But the way it's just like moving, it's just like giving me the sign I should have to be cautious about this one. So I just like bring my stop loss at break even. It's just like come back, hit my break even, pushing to the upside, pushing to the downside. Now at the end, it start pushing to the downside. Because if there's just like a volume, then why are the market just like behaving like this? It should be continuously pushing upside. So we can easily read the candles if we just like start watching the way it's just like moving. Candle will start talking with you. Okay, so David just let's send me the chart here. Let's just look at this one. So David, my trade, market closed above resistance very strong. The next candle created a low and broke the high. Clean range of 50 pips to left. London open volume time. What happened to the trade? Manage risk and extend it in. Yeah, this is something I actually wanted to see it to continuously pushing upside. Even this, the previous candle is just like showing volume. It also do not have a bottom. It's just like showing a strong momentum in it. But it's like a probability. We just work with the probability. We are not like a market makers. We are retail traders, so we can only manage risk here. That's it. That's all we can do. Look at this one. Look at this one. If there's just like a volume, if structure just like printed in a very beautiful way, why it's just like reacting like this? Why the previous 50 minutes just like close with a small body? See, that's why I just like stay out of it actually. It should not be react like this. Assalamualaikum sir, I have completed more than half of the course and have learned a lot. I truly appreciate the way everything is explained. However, I noticed that there is not any video in the database explaining how to trade the news. Could you please explain how to trade news events according to price action and news data? So you know what, most of the news just like came after right after like half hour of opening NY session. So let the news to settle its dust, to be honest. First thing first, you just like need to let it go, let the number just come out, then just like read the number, how it just like come out, like dollar just like become in a stronger way or just like become like a weaker way. So after getting that data, you know what, after right after half hour, you just like going to be get like a 4 hour candle to be closed there. So once the 4 hour just going to be closed there, in that half hour or might be in 1 hour, the news will be settled down, and right after 1 hour you're just going to be get like NYSE volume there. So using the NYSE volume in your favor, and if the structure just like printed there, and the data of news just like giving you the favor, so just like execute. That's it. So let the news settle it just dust, then make a plan. And the same structure which you just like learn in Market Fluid University, you just like get the you just like need to execute with the same structures actually. Don't you think it was FOMO trade? No, I don't think so. It's just like I just like already explained this one, Jacob. The previous candle just like showing a strong volume. Look at the size of this candle. 70 pip candle. Look at the 30-minute time frame. Candle just like break above the previous candle high as well, and also close above the previous candle high. So why this candle just like not behaving the way how it should be behave? So that's why just like secure one position, and second just like hit by break even. So we'll see. Might be, you know what? Might be now just like come down with the clean candles. Then it just like creates some kind of support here for the continuation pushing to the upside. We'll see. Can you show us market AI? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let me just look at the chart of David. Actually, my current month stat. Hope I turn profit this month, and cap is 20,000. Okay, it's really good one, I would say. Look at this one trade. This is something very beautiful. You know what? Took one loss in one trade and then just closed the chart. This is something awesome, I would say. And then one trade, negative $41, close the chart. Very nicely done. Very nice. Just like keep this thing in the same way. You know what? You will see the end result of this week or see the end result of this month. You will be surprised. But just like keep this thing in the same way. Executed a trade which suits your structure. If it just work out, take profit. If it just like never worked out, just manage the risk in that situation. Okay, what is your SL in this trade? Oh, you are what you are asking right now. You are late, boy. Mr. Zoom user, are you from Market Fluid University? I just closed 14 pips. Congratulations. I'm lucky I got something. Yeah, I also got something, so I'm also lucky. The only red flag in this trade I can see is that it was in the middle of the range. Yeah, what you think, sir? Yeah, it's just like a middle of the range, but depending on the volume, depending on the London opening session, the structure is just like printed there. I was expecting actually with the volume it could continuously pushing upside, because the look at the way how the single candle just like printing right now. These days there's just like a lot of volume in the industry. So even the 15-minute candle actually just printed like more than 70-80 pips. So that's why just like depending on the volume, might be it will continuously pushing upside, but just like never work out. So I just like never lose anything. I just like executed two trades there. One I just like close one position. Second just like leave with a break even. It just like went in my favor 30 pips. Wanted to just like feel some kind of greediness in myself and wanted it to hit my TP, but it just like come back and hit my break even. But I just lose nothing. I just like already close one position in a profit actually. So sometimes it happens. It's just like a Monday. We are having like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday here as well. So might be the coming days will bring a lot of volume with that one. Every day will bring some kind of new opportunity with it. I have $100 to start trading, so should go with this amount or go with 5k funded account. I would say just go with the real account first and try to make some money on that one, and then once you just like start making money on that one account in 1 month or 2 month, like you just like convert this $100 into 150, or I would say in a $200, then just like withdraw that amount and then buy a funded account, because now you just like prove yourself you are a good trader, and you know that how your emotions just work out with the real money. So just do that thing. Guess by how to do emotional control. Just control it. Just control it. Just make a plan, and mathematically I would say just like stick with it. Don't involve your emotions into it. Like here, look at this one. You will clearly can see there were no emotions in this trade. Here, manage risk. Here, close trade, manage risk, no emotions. Here, execute it, close one trade, manage risk. Second trade, come back, hit break even, manage risk, no FOMO. So there is no place for emotions actually. Just can't do anything with that one. Okay, so right now more than 100 people just watching on YouTube, and I'm just having like 20 likes. Wow, thank you. Thank you for paying me 20 likes. I should have at least like 80 to 90 likes here. Providing free education. Just providing free education. There's just like thunderstorm just going on outside. Wow, look at all time frames here. Where I just like executed, look at all time frames. H1 just like close in a bullish form. You know what? Look at this one. One, two, three, four, five candle just like continuously pushing in a bullish form. Then we just like got another bullish candle after the retracement. So this current candle should have to be continuously pushing upside. H1 just like rejected with a long rejection wick, close in a bullish form. M30 rejected with a long rejection wick and even close above the previous candle high. M15 was just like clearly showing volume in it. But again, this is some kind of like a very important educational thing I would say. See, this is called probabilities. Even you just like got all the structures in your favor, still you are not a market maker. You cannot predict the market. You can only take the action on that one. So we just like executed by depending on the volume. Suddenly we just saw that volume just dropped there. So we start managing the risk and lose nothing there. Yeah, that's it. What do you think is your new move? Wait for N structure. Yeah, exactly. I was just like waiting for the structure to be formed. You know what? Now I would like to see a candle should have to be close above the resistance area, or I would like to see a candle should have to be come down, create some kind of support so I can give my trade a chance. Something like this. Let me just like create some structure for you guys. Suppose as this candle just like going to be close above the resistance area, so I can execute the next trade by depending on the volume to fill this week, or might be it will continuously pushing upside towards like 3950 something like that. This is something I just would like to see for the buys. Or the second thing, if they can just like create some kind of support on the support area, so I can give my trade a chance here as well to retest the high. But now I just like drop the volume, so we'll see. I just like wanted to see volume again. Now just like create a support, create a resistance. Might be this current candle behave like this, so I can give my trade a chance again. But who knows? This is some kind of visualization I'm just having with me. I would like to see it to print on the charts actually before execution. Thank you to Trade Management Super Sharp. Welcome, welcome. Okay, bye. How to control revenge trading? Just stick with 1 to 2 trades. You will be get out of revenge trading actually. Just make this rule. Why did the buy above the 30-minute high be a bad trade? I took it but came back and stopped me out because you are a retail trader, you are not a market maker, you cannot move the market. Market makers can move the market. We just like can predict it and we can take action on it. Please analyze the charts, sir. I already did that. You and Raja, good mentor for the forex industry. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Bro, what is the instant funding and how does it work? So instant funding actually something where you just do not need to pass any phases actually. You just like need to make 7 profitable trades which should have to be 0.5% profit with them. Like I would say not like a 0.5% in one trade, like a day. a day should be closed with 0.5%, and you should have at least like 7 days like this which should have 0.5% profit with them. And and you just like need to hold on with that thing at the end of the month actually, because after 30 days whatever you just like make on that account, you can withdraw that and can take 80% split of that amount actually. So suppose you are starting with the 100K actually, and you just like made like within 7 trade it could be like a $3,500 something like that. So you just like made like 300 and $3,500 on that account, and you are having like a 7 profitable days, each day having like a $500 profit with it. So if you just like sustain the same thing until like 30 days, so after 30 days you can take withdrawal that amount. So that is just called like a instant funding. Okay, it makes in so much still it is a very is yeah, probability game exactly. Lately Asian session B picking hell, yeah exactly, took one trade and in loss of 0.35%. Should I end the day or look for one more? I think so, should go for one more. I have quite confusion on that. Could you help for a decision I have? You know what, now you can see the market just the way just like behaving. Just accept the loss, just stay away from the charts, just relax and just make a new plan. Where could be the best buy, where could be the best sell, and wait for the proper structure to be formed. Just like forget about that loss. So if you just like doing the same, this kind of thing, there's a higher probability you will like get back your loss, very high probability. And if it's just like nothing appeared on the chart, then just like close the chart. I would say like come another session like on NY or NYSE, something like that. You have to make the trading days within 30 days, right? Yeah, exactly, within 30 days. 7 profitable days in a 30 days. And you know what, if you just cannot achieve that thing in a 30 days, still you are just standing at a break even or even a minor loss, your account will be never blown. You will just like get another month and you just like need to start it again. So there's just like no pressure on you. Instant funding is something someone just like providing you 100K by taking like $1,000 with from you. So they must have some rules with them. They're just like running the business. It's like a great business, I would say. Sir, how to add position to an open trade? Just take a buy or sell button. Just click on the buy or sell button. When you are in a trade, so in what condition you close 50% when previous comes back to break even? When price come back to break even. So once market just went in my favor like 10 pips, I would say 10 pips, 12 pips in my favor, then it's just like come back into my break even. So I will try to force myself actually to close 50% position there. Because if this is like a clean structure, we just like suppose that we just like got some kind of confirmation candle, we got some kind of confirmation candle there, we got some kind of like a clean traffic on the left hand side, we are sitting with the volume time. And the way the how this can like behave here, the 30 minute, how the 30 minute just like behave here. So if this can like showing strong volume, we are having like a range clean traffic sitting with the opening of London. So why this candle was just like drop the volume? It should create a weak break above the high. Then there is no business of this candle. If it's just like went in our favor like 10, 12 pips, there is no business of this candle to come back and hit my break even stage. If it just like come back and hit my break even stage, then I should have to be cautious about this. It's just like clearly giving me the sign that it could go in against me. So I should have to be close 50% position there. So once I just like executed in this situation, I knew it's a risky one, so I just like lower the lot size, then the candle just like close in my favor, then I just like add one more position to go with my uh, a little higher lot size there, expecting volume to continuously pushing upside, but it's just like never react the way how it should be reacted. So I suddenly start managing the risks. Okay, means we have to make 7 profitable days within 30 days on, yeah exactly. We have to make 5% 0.5% profit on all 30 days on instant funding. Not all 30 days, you just like need any 7 days in 30 days which should have to be standing at 0.5% profit. Wow, just like pushing upside. What will be? It will be a great idea if this 30-minute candle just going to be close above the resistance area, and the next candle create a weaker break above the high, so I can give my trade a chance for the wick fill structure. So I will wait for this 30-minute to be close. If this 30-minute is going to be close within the range, so I'm just gonna end the stream actually. Then there's just like nothing for me on the chart for this session. Then I will see during the end why might be. All right. Okay. But if that's a go-to setup, like impulse entry in trend when also you close 50% when price has moved 10 12 pips and comes back to break even, yeah, impulse entry is just like always always risky one. If impulse entry just behaving like that one, just quickly close position there. Yeah. If there's just like a lot of volume, if there's just like a lot of volume, then I would say just give some breath to your stop loss actually. And how you can like give breath to your stop loss by loading the lot size. Then just load the lot size if you just like wanted to hold on with your trade or with the structure actually. Sometimes I just like knew that there's just, if there's just like a lot of volume, so might be just like when 10 12 pips in your favor, 10 12 pips in against you, and then will go in your favor. So in that situation, if you just like standing some that kind of structure, then I would say just like load the load size and try to hold on with your trade. So different things, different structure will give us some different kind of risk managements actually. We just like need to read the candles what's just going on right on the support actually with the candles, how it's just like printing, how it's just like moving, like the way this candle was behaving. It's the opening of London, previous candle just like showing volume in it, everything was just like in a perfect fine condition, but it just like suddenly dropped the volume, but we just like recognize it, and the way it's just like pushing upside again. If this candle just like going to be close above the resistance, we will just recognize we just gonna recognize this volume as well. So we'll see if I can give my trade a chance there. Okay. Damn. Mostly it depends. Yeah. Guess I lose a trade and then I'm go with the big lot size, and most of time I win. And what will happen if with a big lot size you just not gonna win? That day will be the last day of your trading, I would say, because someone who just like increasing the load size after losing a trade, it's mean their ego just like got hurt there, and now they just wanted to go with a high load size in the shape of revenge trading. So very high probability, you know what, very high probability that day you just like gonna lose a huge amount. If you just like not gonna lose the complete account, you just must be gonna lose like a huge amount. Suppose that market is just doing some kind of consolidation, you just like execute it with 0.10 lot, and it just like give you some kind of 20 pips stop loss. It's just like hit your SL of 20 pips, you just like lose $20. Now you're just like going to execute with 0.50, again it just react in the same way with us 20 pips. Before you just like lose $20, now you just like gonna lose $100. Now again you just like gonna increase the load size, okay, you just like executed with one load, and now it's just behave in the same way. So now you just like gonna lose $200. So now the loss where you just like started, it was like at the beginning it was like just $20, and the way you just like continuously increasing the load size, now your loss is just like $320. Make sense? And now after getting your third loss, you just cannot like bear that loss now. So now the revenge trade is just like started. So it's a time to lose the account, actually blow the account. In the range of breakout on upside, there is a range of 100 pips clean range, and in downside there is a 50 pip range, but there are some rejection above it. So shall we only take when it breaks the upside, which you are just like structure talking about? Just the Devansh, just send me the chart, buddy. Send me the chart, send me your idea. Mark down your points actually on that chart, and then I can explain you in a very good way actually. In today London trades, I lose around 2%, and now I take buy on M5 and my 1%. Okay. Oh man, don't. Once you just like take any loss, just stay away from the chart. Stay away from the chart at least like 30 minutes to 1 hour, so you will be get back into your senses, and then you can take more better decision. Just waiting. So I'm just like, let's just see how 15 minutes just like going. 15 minutes just like close, just like doing consolidation. Yeah. I will just wait more 15 minutes. Just gonna wait 15 minutes more, and if this candle just like going to be close above the resistance area, so I can give my trade a chance. If it just like close within the range, so I'm just like gonna close the chart, and then we'll come back during the NY session. H4 actually still open. You know what? This H4 is still open. This H1 now pushing to the upside. In the last 15 minutes, if this H1 just like going to be close above the resistance, next candle create a weak break above the high, 30-minute close above the resistance, 15-minute close above the resistance, show me some volume in it, so can give my trade a chance here. But before that, I would like to see some kind of confirmation. There is no volume I can see, there is no structure I can see, there is no strong candle I can see. So how I can execute on some trade here? I cannot execute. Okay, which pair is this? Yeah, man, this is Angry Bird pair. Only Angry Birds can play this pair. It's called Angry Bird. Why will you come live in NY session? No, I'm just like not gonna come NY session. Yeah. Damn, it's Monday. London session, hilarious, just hilarious. Before that, look at this one. Creating support, pushing upside, creating support, pushing upside, creating support. Open in London, nothing happened. Wow, this is called market. When you are expecting something, it's just not gonna happen. When you are not expecting something, it's gonna happen. This is called forex. Casper, I think sell setup is make on 15 minute. Oh, where is your sell setup, bro? Nothing. There is nothing. I'm just like looking for this 30-minute candle to be closed. If this 30 minutes is gonna close above the resistance area, so I can give my trade a chance. Otherwise, I'm just like gonna close the chart. Nothing for me on the chart actually. It's just like doing consolidation. Candle just printing side by side. There's just like no trend going on right now. We just like need to wait for some kind of breakout structure. It's a range. It's no trade zone actually right now. It become like a no trade zone. The way just like pushing upside, I would like to see now no impulse entry for me, to be honest. I would like to wait for the candle to be close above the resistance for the execution. I'm just not gonna take any impulse entry. Wow, just like breaking above the high. Inner devil, stop it, inner devil, stop it, stop it right now. Just stop it. Wait for the 30-minute candle to be close. The way Raja Bro says goat shit, right? Yeah, it's just like a goat shit. If 50-minute will break previous low, then it's weak fill trade. No bro, there is no weak fill. Hunain Mughal, क्या हो गया अभी? Some people don't even try to learn, and they want to win in this industry. That's why trading has high fail rate. Exactly, they just wanted to flip their life in one night. That's why just like they just like lose in this industry. It's a proper process, and you just have to go through the proper process actually. Wow, now just like showing volume. Sir, ये inner dial मरवाया. Yeah. I only took buy above resistance. Now inner devil go to hell. Yes, exactly. This is the same thing. I just like talk to my inner devil. Just go to hell. I would like to see this 30-minute candle to be close above the resistance for the execution. Just waiting here. Now 15-minute again showing me some kind of strong volume in it. Just like break above this rejection on the left hand side. And there is just like still like 10 minutes left for the candle to close. Inner devil right now might be right. It gonna continuously pushing upside to fill that wick on the left hand side, and if this just like going to break above this wick on the left hand side, then it's just gonna move $5 with a $5 increment. But it will be great if we just like wait for this 30-minute to be closed, and I am just like not gonna execute as an impulse entry. I would like to wait for this 30-minute candle to be closed. If it's just like going to be closed the way it is just like standing right now, the way it is just like moving right now, if the next candle create a weak break above the high, there is a probability first we just like gonna fill this wick on the left hand side, and if this is like a lot of volume, then it will continuously pushing upside towards like 39.50. Yes. Wow, 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 wow. Waving, pushing upside. It's just like fill the range on the left hand side. H1, look at this H1, still respecting the previous H1. H4 start flipping to the upside now. Interesting. It's getting interesting. There is still like 9 minutes left for the candle to close, and higher probability I'm just gonna miss this one. Very higher probability. If I just like never took the trade before, so I definitely will give my trade a chance for the impulse entry to fill this wick on the left hand side. Now look at again the volume. This is something I was expecting here, but it happened right after 30 minutes now. It's gone. आई मार्केट को मसला है हमसे सेटअप होते ही गायब हो जाता है यार. हाँ यार. हाउ टू practice on demo like real account with emotions. You cannot like involve your emotions on demo account. It can't be happen. I would say like go with the $100 or $200 account, so it will involve your emotions in it. Inner devil confused. Inner devil just like not confused. He just like always telling me just jump in. I am the confused person. He just like never confused ever. So inner devil just like telling me like execute, just like execute here. Hey guys, just execute it. But my calm personality is just like telling me wait for this candle to be close, and then next candle create a wake break up of the high or break its opening price. So you can execute on that one to fill this wick on the left hand side. So what will be better if there's just like 7 minutes left for the candle to close? Wait for this candle to be close. That will be great. That will be better. I think so. If this candle is just going to be close right here somewhere, it is something happened. If I remember, this thing happened here in the same way, where market just like getting a high, get a low, drop the volume, then suddenly it's just like show the volume in this candle, stop at the resistance area, then next candle create a wick, break above the high, break above this rejection on the left hand side, and then continuously pushing upside. This thing I think so might be gonna happen again, but it is just like happening on the 50 minute, but it's a 30 minute. So I think so it's the same thing going to be happen. So we'll wait for the 30 minute candle to be closed. Okay, just like 6 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Just 6 minutes. Just waiting. Wow, look at this one. Interesting. It's again showing volume. This candle. Look at this candle. Look at the rejection. Look at the size of the candle. Look at the rejection. Look at the size of the candle. Look at the rejection. Look at the size of the candle. Now again look at the size of this current candle. Really interesting. Still there's just like 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. It's like struggling with this resistance on the left hand side. Okay, it's just like need to wait a little more. Let's just look at market HAI. They are telling us like 3940 is a resistance. If we just like break above 3940 resistance, so there's a probability the next target could be 3950, then 3960. Yeah, look at this one. It's just like showing H1 bullish momentum. It's just like slightly bullish or strongly bullish right now. Daily, just like completely bullish. Government shutdown still, Fed rate cuts still, geopolitical risk still, should go up, continuously pushing to the upside. Fundamentals and technicals are supporting each other right now. Sound volume low. Okay. So there's just like 4 minutes left for this candle to be closed. If this candle is just going to be closed above 3940, next candle create a weak break above the high. So I can execute on this one. Now this is something I just like need to understand. Number one, this candle should not be closed far away from the resistance area in the last few minutes. It should be closed here where it is just like standing right now. After that, if the next candle create a wick and break above the high, then there is no business of the candle to come back and break its own low. So we should have to be keep these factor in our mind. And one more thing, if this candle just like break above the high without bottom wick, no execution was there. If the candle just like I would say break above the high in the first minute or 2 minute, there's just like no execution. So these three things we should have to be keep in our mind, and after that we'll see if we can give our trade a chance. But I think so it's just like not going to be stop somewhere here. It's just like going to be fill the range in the last 2-3 minutes. Look at this one. Inner devil just like won here, fill the range. So no execution, just can't do anything, about it. Already moved far away from the resistance. Who knows that it could be it could be rejected from this area, or it could break above the high and continuously pushing upside. No one knows that. I would like to see a candle should have to be close nearby the resistance somewhere here, so I can give my trade a chance. But now as it's just like already fill complete wick on the left hand side, the range on the left hand side, now just like showing the volume. Can't do anything. See, still H1 just holding its position, just like a trap, I would say. Just like take us out from the trade, and then now just like pushing in our favor. This is, you know what, this is something I was expecting here. The same candle, how it is just like moving. This candle I was expecting from this candle. I was like expecting something, the same behavior from this candle where it just like dropped the volume. This is was my like in my mind that market should have to be react in this way. That's why I just like added one more position into my position actually. So yeah, just waiting. Just like 2 minutes left for the candle to close. Yeah, nothing on the chart right now for me. There's just like nothing for me. Yeah, I just like feel the wick on the left hand side. It become risky one the way it just like rejecting, and if it just like close back into the range, then there is nothing for me on the chart. It could be like doing some kind of consolidation. I will just like see during the NY then. So 1 more minute, I'm just like gonna look at the way how just like behaving. So I'm just gonna end the stream. Just waiting. Look at the way how just like rejecting right now. Wow. Just few seconds left for the 50-minute candle to be closed, 30-minute candle to be closed, H1 candle to be closed, H4. Yeah, bullish, bullish, bullish. Everything just like bullish right now on the gold. What if the candle now close above resistance but not far away from the resistance? I just like already explained that one. Already explained that one. Execute now. Why? Why you why you wanted to execute? You have two rejections here now. I'm not gonna execute. It's just like not my part. If I just wanted to execute, I would like to see something like this nearby the resistance area. So the candle break above the high. So if I just like going to be execute somewhere here where the candle just do not have a bottom wick, we have a rejection here on the left hand side. So who knows that it could be reject from this area again and continuously pushing to the downside. Who knows that? So I cannot take this risky one trade, which just like clearly telling me it could be risky. We just need like a lot of volume to break above this rejection, break above this rejection to continuously pushing to the upside. We just need like a lot of volume. And what happened here where the market just like closed with a strong body, drop the volume. So I will just like now look after like NYSE, something like that. Yeah, nothing for me. All right, guys, I'm just like heading off now. Tomorrow's 2:30 a.m. I will do the stream again. For the coming, I think so 2 3 days. I'm just like gonna do the stream because Raja bro just like totally busy with the booth. He just like busy in a Forest Expo actually. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at right at like 2:30 a.m. Eastern during the London session. So till that, be safe, be careful. Don't try to force yourself for the execution. Wait for the structure to be formed. Wait for your turn to become on the chart. Then just execute. So yeah, thank you so much to come to tune up actually. So see you guys soon. Take care and bye bye. Wow, just whoa, pushing up to the left side, break up of the high without creating a bottom wick. Wow, I think so. Just again going to make a new higher high, but no confirmation there yet. This is something I'm expecting here. It's just happening now. Late, 1 hour late after opening of London session. Now just like showing volume. Alright, everyone, take care. Bye bye.